Alright, we're going to start off with the game. Who's played Simon Says before? Me. Alright, we're going to play a game called Sensei Says because I'm a sensei, so we're going to do that. Who knows the rules? You can raise your hands again if you know the rules of Sensei Says. That means if Sensei says spin around, you have to spin around. But if I don't say Sensei Says,
you don't spin around.
You don't spin around. Very good. Alright, everybody stand up. Alright.
So smart.
Sensei Says stand up. Very good. Sensei Says put your hand up. Okay, now put your finger in your ear, wiggle it around. Good job, Mark.
Good, Cedric.
Yeah, Cedric.
Thank you.
Mark and Cedric.
No.
Alright, Sensei Says put your hand out. Now do this with your feet. Very good. Sensei Says move your hands up and down. Very pleased to meet you. My name is Rick.
Yeah.
Alright, let me have a seat.
Oh.
Sensei Says have a seat.
That's your listening skills.
My name is Sensei Says game's over. Is Rick Tew. And even though my last name says otherwise, there's only one of me. But I do have a split personality. It's this split personality which allows me to create a program like CMS. What I call it is synergy. It's a combination of all these parts into one solid, strong whole. And you guys, being a split personality, are going to combine together to create what we call CMS. Now CMS is more than just the martial arts. Who knows what CMS is all about, besides the martial arts, which can be, let's say that my hand was to combine together to create synergy, and each one of these parts was something different for CMS. Who can tell me some of these parts, what they might be?
Positive thinking.
Okay, mind stuff, mental things, positive thinking, attitude, stuff like that could be something. So it's not just about punching and kicking.
Teamwork.
Teamwork, what else?
Self-improvement.
Okay, we're focusing on a lot of the same area. What about something that's just nothing like that? Nothing like personal development or self-help or self-actualizing, because that's one area. Jamie?
Exercise.
Exercise, so physical, the body part of it. What else?
Mental.
Okay, we kind of tapped on the mental.
The soul part.
If I see where I'm heading, so you guys know where I'm heading with this.
Yeah.
Mental. Yeah, what else?
I was going to say spirit.
Yeah. Spirit. That's the whole umbrella. So the umbrella of these three is mind, body, and spirit. That's what CMS is. That's what our program really is. Mind, body, and spirit. So under each one of these things are a whole list of things that we're going to be teaching you. So we have a lot of mental skills we're going to be teaching you. We have a lot of physical skills, and we have a lot of spiritual skills. Spirit, we're talking about life spirit. That means you guys, living things and the outdoors, and sharing those together. Now, the experience that you get out of CMS is going to be your ability to adapt to this program and allow the synergy of all these different things to come together, and that's going to give you the experience. So quick timeline for me. I started the martial arts about, getting into it, kicking trees, running my backyard about 12 or 13. Godzilla is what got me interested in the martial arts, and not fighting, not martial art films. It was Godzilla and his spinning tail. I started in basic karate and taekwondo, those kind of systems, doing katas and getting bored and paying a lot of money and $16 for a patch to stick on my uniform. And I was really interested in ninjitsu when I saw the Octagon with Chuck Norris. I think it was the Octagon. Something got me interested in ninjitsu, and I started reading up on it, following up on it. And from that point on, that's what led me into sort of trying to find the philosophy that ninjitsu offered back then. Now, written down, the philosophy of ninjitsu is sort of the combination of all martial arts. If anybody's familiar with ninjitsu, raise your hand. And you'll understand that the philosophy of it is really just, combining a lot of, even mind, body, and spirit. Although it's very challenging to find a school or a training area that actually teaches that. So during my quest for the martial arts, I would go from one school to another, really looking for that. And I found that really I had to do the same sort of synergy thing. Pull a piece from this, pull a piece from this, pull a piece from this, and really try to combine it into what we now call the martial science, which is a combination of all martial arts, but it's always changing. So you guys will come to the program and you'll change the martial science, and next year it'll be a little bit different. So as I was doing that, I got about 15 years old is when I was real serious about the martial arts. I was on a few TV shows, on LA shows, for being so gung-ho about it. They came to my house and videotaped my backyard, which was a little obstacle course, a mini version of this, except that it had a whole bunch of weird things on it. And my room was a shrine. You go in my closet and there was martial art weapons in there and posters of Shokasugi and that kind of stuff. Did that. At age 17, I took over the school that I was training at, and I was running that school. We had to have a person that was 18 years old to be there with me so that I could legally run the school, because you have to be 18 to be there. So, but I did all the sales, I did all the teaching, I did everything. At 19, I opened my first school in North Hollywood. 20, I moved to Texas to study another system under Robert Bussey at RBWI and to go to stunt school. 21, I moved to Europe, which is in the Netherlands. Lived there, started a business, and that's originally where CMS started, was up there. CMS is an experience. But a lot of people would think, oh, I'm going to college. If I'm going to college martial science, most people think of campus, of the locations you're going to be at. You need to get that out of your head, and what you want to focus on is the experience that you're going to get while you're here. That's the campus of the mind.